We are back. Campus Tours Season 2. We're doing more countries, more universities, more tours. And today, we're going to start with the #1 university in all of Sweden, the KTH Royal Institute of Technology. You ready to get started? Hey everybody, how's it going? My name's Paul. I'm from the Keystone Education Group, where we connect students with universities. And today, I'm really looking forward to showing you around the KTH Royal Institute of Technology. It's the #1 university in all of Sweden. It's right in the heart of Stockholm, and I think it's going to be a good one. Let's check it out. All right, here we go. Today we're headed to Northern Europe, to Sweden. KTH Royal Institute of Technology is a university based right in the heart of Stockholm, in the capital of Sweden. From the central station, KTH is only 3 subway stops away. It's very close. You'll want to get off at the train station called Tekniska Högskola. And right outside the train station, you'll see the front of the university. It has a big logo on it. You cannot miss it. So before we get started with the tour, let's get oriented with our map. We came from here, the train station, and we are first going to go here, which is KTH Entré. It's a building at the entrance of the campus that says Entré on it. And as a new student, this is one of the first places that you'll go. In the front doors, you just need to go up these stairs, and there will be a counter of people that will be there to help you. You can get set up with things like your student card, your accounts, get help with IT, buy merchandise, and get help with your accommodation. And it's a good source of help during your studies if you need it. Otherwise, let's start going around the campus and seeing what we can see. Right next to the Entré building, let's explore the Borggården. It's a building with a very nice courtyard in the middle, quite picturesque, might I add. The building itself is mostly classrooms, and you'll definitely find yourself in a class here during your studies. As a university that's been around for almost 200 years, there's a lot of history and tradition that's going around this campus. For example, at the front gate of this garden building, there are statues of the mythical Greek creature Cerberus to metaphorically guard the entrance to the courtyard from evil spirits and bad luck and all that stuff. In the garden building, you're going to see murals and paintings all throughout the building that really depict the history of KTH, Sweden, Scandinavia, etc. Not to mention, it looks like they keep the building in very good shape with constant renovations, because at first glance, Borggården does not look like a 200-year-old building at all. Like, I've seen newer buildings look like 200-year-old buildings. So yeah, in the courtyard, it's very green, very super stylish, and very peaceful. KTH definitely has that classic European architecture to it, cobblestone roads and paths and all. So when it's warmer outside, just like today when we filmed the video, there were definitely a lot of people who sat outside. Which for me, it's always nice when universities have an area outside that's relaxing and peaceful. Sweden is one of the world's happiest countries, and I'm starting to get a sense of why. Anyway, while we show you around a little bit more, let's talk a little bit about the university. KTH is Sweden's oldest and Sweden's #1 university. On the world stage across different ranking organizations, it also ranks very high. It's ranked 74 with the QS World University Rankings, ranked 95 with the Times Higher Education University Rankings, and ranked 201 to 300 with the Shanghai Ranking Consultancy. It's a good university, to say the least. Now let's continue on with the tour though. Next to Borggården, let's hop into the library and have a quick look. It's quite modern, and when we were there, it looks like the building was getting a lot of usage. So much so that they have these little desks available for you to call dibs on a study spot. It's interesting. I've never seen anything like it before. But overall, I'm liking the look and feel of this library. It has a very open space, good natural lighting, it's well designed, sustainable, computer labs, board game rooms. I mean, look at this. This looks good, guys. And this is the library. Like, they took an old 200-year-old building and they moderned it up. Did I just make up a word? I think you know what I mean. I've mentioned this in other videos, but I like universities that put thought into the small little details and the design of their campus. You might not think much of it, but it really adds to the experience and to your journey as a student. When you're walking around the library, they have many nooks and crannies for people to go study in different spots. So it's very nice, and the kicker to all of this is that the library has a nice cozy balcony where you can once again go to enjoy good weather when you get it. Weather-wise, Stockholm and Sweden, they get the 4 seasons of the year. In winter, it's going to be dark and you're going to get some snow. But in the spring and summer, oh, it's going to be sunny and it's going to be nice. Next up, let's have a quick look at the School of Architecture. It's right next to the library. It's quite unique in that it has floors of open space areas for students to work on their designs and their architecture. One might say this is where the magic happens. Like that minimalistic Nordic design, it's a thing for a reason. One of the nice things about visiting university campuses all around Europe and around the world is that you'll frequently come across very random things that you definitely won't see at another university. For example, this rest area for students, it's literally a room in the architecture building with a small bed in it for students to take a nap. Anyway, at the top of the architecture building, you're going to find a sweet little balcony with a very decent view of Stockholm. The thing about Sweden and Swedish people and Scandinavia is that life here is relaxed compared to the hustle and bustle of other large cities. Let's continue on with the tour, shall we? We've seen a bit of the campus now, so let's have a walk around to see what we can see. Along the main road of the university, you'll pass by the Student Union building. There's a restaurant here and a coffee shop. Remember people, fika is a very important Swedish word to know. The Student Union building is of course here to help students in any way that they can. It's run by students and it's for students. And it's another first building that you'll be visiting as a new student. Compared to other universities across Europe, the main campus is definitely pretty big and definitely one of the larger ones. Along the main road, you'll stumble across this yellowish building here. This is the University Administration Building. It's where the president and university administrators work. You probably won't spend much time here, but it's good for you to know. Across the way from the University Administration Building, you'll find some student accommodation buildings, more coffee shops and dorms, more labs, more student housing. I think you're starting to get the gist. And of course, nature. We're actually now headed towards the back of the campus where the M building is. It's where a lot of engineering labs are, a lot of engineering lectures are held. So just for reference, the M building is on the north end of campus. So of course, you'll definitely find restaurants and coffee shops up here as well. While the front of the campus has more lecture halls and study rooms, the M building definitely leans more on the research labs, the hard science, the hard engineering, all that stuff. Like, let's just chuck a race car right in the middle of the hall because that's normal, right? That's such a typical engineering move, let me tell you. I think it should be ruled that all universities should be loaded up with greenery. I mean, it really adds to the coziness and it adds contrast to your campus. By the way, I forgot to mention tuition fees. Good news if you're a citizen of the EU, EEA, Switzerland, or a permanent resident of Sweden, because tuition fees are free. But international students will have to pay tuition fees, although scholarships are available. When it comes to your day-to-day, the cost of living for Stockholm, it isn't too bad compared to other major cities in the world, and the standard of living in Sweden overall is very high. Ladies and gentlemen, we're nearing the end of the tour now, so let's walk back towards the entrance of the campus and have a look at a few more buildings. As you can see with the map, KTH is by a forest, which means, of course, they have nature trails that students and people frequently take. I don't know about you, but I love nature. Nature is a good way to keep your mental health healthy and to de-stress in times of stress. Just like all universities, KTH has a gym and a wellness center and a sports center, and since it's Scandinavia, I bet there's probably a sauna somewhere as well. Moving along now, what you're going to see is going to be a lot of lecture halls, dorms, coffee shops, all these buildings mixed in with each other. Overall, the main feeling that I got from KTH was that there's peacefulness to the university. Sure, it's one of the best universities in the world and the best university in Sweden, but students here seem at peace. We saw a lot of students just relaxing and enjoying the company of others and basking in the beautiful weather. For some, university can be a stressful experience with all that constant pressure, but I didn't get that feeling here though. I got something else, something positive. And you know what? I'm all for it. Sweden, Norway, Denmark, Finland are some of the happiest countries in the world for a reason. They're doing something right. Anyway. And that was the KTH Royal Institute of Technology, the #1 university in all of Sweden. It's right in the heart of Stockholm. They have amazing STEM programs, they have amazing engineering programs. And as a student, you definitely need to check out this university. I'm Paul from the Keystone Education Group. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.